Hello there, my Gothic friends. My name is Alice and this is Gothic Land, a place where all things Gothic take place. First of all, I would like to thank you for being here today and for your interest in my blog. And for the first time, I would like to explain to you why did I think about this blog, the origins, and where my intentions with it. And what's best than a video? And we are very visual lately, so a video it is. For those who don't know me, well, I'm an English teacher. I teach English as a second language. I've been doing this for 20 years or even more. Thank goodness. But my real passion, or my other real passion, is the Gothic. And to be more specific, I really loved 18th century, 19th century Victorian Gothic. There's a reason for that. I know that it sounds a little bit cliche, but hey, bear with me. The idea of this blog started really like 15 years ago when I told my sister, look, I'm doing all this research on Gothic literature. I want to know about the history. I want to know about the characters. I want to know about the symbols. I want to know about every single thing. And I want to know what happens in Spain with the Gothic. And I couldn't find it. I could find, as it happens a lot of times, I could find bits and pieces here and there. And then she said to me, why don't you do it yourself? If it's not there, why don't you create it? And I thought, long journey, but yes, let's go. Why not? And thanks to her, my little sis, that these blogs started taking shape, and she was the first one helping me out with the categories, with the image, with the aesthetics of it, with the horrible sides, having to do all the technical things. But it's been a long journey, and it's been quite interesting, and we have learned a lot of things, both of us. And recently my husband joined in this process as well, in this crazy trip, and we have to thank him for a lot of things. But going back to the Gothic and this blog, Alice in Gothic Land, sorry, I had to go back to my script and it looked horrible, but yes, this site, Alice in Gothic Land, is a place where, as I said before, we can see the Gothic from the origins to our current days, but not just only from the literary point of view, but taking it all as a holistic view. Individuals, we're not just made out of one single piece and one thing. We have our psychology, we have our fears, but we also dress up in a specific way, we speak in a specific way, and we like certain things. So let's take the Gothic into this holistic point of view. So I love talking about characters, I love talking about settings, I love talking about the music, how we feel at specific moments in the year. There's the weather influences, a bit of eco-Gothic. Some people are specialized in these areas. Everything that embraces, the Gothic embraces. And like Tracy Fahey says, one of my very good Twitter friends, she says, the Gothic is the church of a lot of things. And she's so right. The Gothic embraces many areas and you can't really escape it. And more nowadays, in the context, in the life that we are going through, this pandemic is pretty much a very Gothic moment, if you think about it. So I'm an innate researcher, I'm a storyteller, I'm a language mentor, and among a lot of other things that you will find out if you stay long enough with me. I love looking for answers. I'm always asking why. When I was little, I was the same. Why this, why that, why the other? So that's what makes my profile pretty rounded, in the sense that I like helping others as well with the same interests and curiosities that I had when I was a child and that I still have now as an adult. And that is one of the reasons why I teach as well. So I would like to create this two-way direction conversation, this dialogue. I don't want it to be just one direction. I invite you all to participate in all these discussions, in our findings, in our points of view. I think it's a great moment to open up to the world and to see what we all have to say. For many years, the Spanish Inquisition has castrated our literature, and then after that we had censorship. So we have our own voices here in Spain, and I would like to bring light to those voices. And I know that some of my colleagues in the academy are already doing that, but they've only started doing that really recently, since 2010, some of them maybe earlier, but not for a long time. We don't have this Gothic history like England, for example. And that's something I would like to talk about into contrast, because for a long time, I have been the other. We have been the other, and the other has a lot to say. So basically, this is a great opportunity for everybody to have a look at this world. I will be posting things in English. I will be posting things in Spanish. I'm thinking about creating out workshops, Q&As. We just want to use this place to have this two-directional moment. The Gothic allows us to explore uncomfortable topics such as death, otherness, body, strangers, but it's also a great place for the academic experts to join us. So basically, the Gothic invades ours in many different ways, and this is what I would love to do, and this is where I would love to invite you to join me. So I would soon post a brief introduction to the Gothic with a few series, so don't miss that. If you want to know more, there are some more videos coming. Thank you very much. See you soon, my Gothic dear friends.